Good morning, you guys. It's your girl Kim, y'all up in the building. I look on your screen. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, no lie, my bed has been feeling amazing the last few days, and I have not wanted to leave it. Point blank in the period. Have not wanted to leave it, and my lips feels dry already. But I haven't had any lip gloss on for the last few days, so they thirsty. As always, yeah. And the weather is weathering. You want to know what's crazy is that it's been like 30 degrees in the mornings and up to like what, 50? And now all of a sudden for the next week it says that it's supposed to be 75. Like, this is how germs were born. Like, what in the weathering is happening? Who do we have to talk to? Where's your supervisor? Huh? Where's your supervisor? It's not making any sense. How do we go from 35 one week to 75 the next week? Like, my guy, consistency is key. All right? If we gonna fall, we gonna be falling. How you gonna be trying to go back to spring and summer? I'm lost, but I'll take it. I will take it, especially for this weekend since I'm supposed to be going out and all that stuff. By the time this video is posted, I've already went out and y'all will get another video with the update about how that went. Because I'm kind of excited. I'm ready to go. I am ready to go. I think it should be a good time. I haven't hung out with my friends in a while, so it'll be good to see her. Will we make a video? Probably not. We just go live our life like it's golden. Living our life like it's golden. Cause yeah, putting on my little lotion to keep from having crazy dry skin. All you guys, you probably have seen like several videos with my new nails, but darlings, I did go get my nails done, and I went someplace different than where I went before. Got my little fingers, little ashy fingers. Gotta put some lotion on. How you gonna have nails and have crust? Like, my guy, make it make sense. Do you want to look nice and polished, or are you trying to be out here looking basic? And out here looking like I chose violence today. A hot mess. But y'all, the nail tech I ended up going to, I actually went to someplace different. Because the last place I went, y'all saw them nails. I thought they was cute and all for what they were. However, it felt like I had already had them 3 weeks because they started off the nail like way up here. Like, they don't go down anymore. Like, my cuticles don't start here. They're down here. Why don't we polish? Where did I miss something? Because she had me looking like I needed a fill-in when I left the shop. And I saw it, but I was just trying to be, cute because I had paid all that money on them. And then it seemed like all these places just want gel now. They don't want to use regular fingernail polish. Like, I get it. Like, it dries quicker, which is actually what I end up liking. But let's go old school a little bit. Y'all be acting like you ain't got no regular polish no more. And then they want to charge you like $15 extra for it. Like, girl. Have you ever, like, no lie, y'all, ladies, have you ever gotten your nails done and have gotten it to be the price that is listed on that little menu board that they make up? At this point, I don't even know why they got it. Because I have yet to get a set for $35. I have yet to get a fill-in for like 15, 18 bucks. It still ends up being 30 bucks. Like, girl, why we have price guides for then if we ain't gonna stick to it? This is just crazy. You don't go to McDonald's, order a burger, and you see the menu say it's $5, and then they be like, oh yeah, it's gonna be $15.99. We already made it, so you already gotta get like, and that's how they be setting us up, because they don't make us pay until the end. Like, how about we pay in the beginning? How about that? I'll tell you straightforward what I want, and you go ahead and charge me for the $30 that is supposed to be to do the full set. Yo, I watched somebody, and they was on YouTube talking about they had got their nails done for $200, and every week one was chipping off. Like, first of all, her nails wasn't even that special. It was like a French tip, coffin shape. I'm like, what in the $200 do I see here? And why is it breaking? What type of special procedure, process, materials are they using where they need to charge you $200. They over here acting like some dang old automotive people. The ones that be like, oh, we can fix your brakes. It's going to be $10 for the piece, but we're going to charge $200 in labor. Like, excuse me? The math isn't mathing. All right? It's not mathing. And they be trying to get you because, listen, they already put your nails on and they be like, well, it's not like they're going to take them off. Because to take them off, they're going to charge you another $50. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. That's why I say I don't know if I'm going to upkeep them, because I don't like these surprise prices. It say right here, $15 for a fill-in. And then at the end of it, it has an and. What is the and for? And whatever I feel like charging. And I might need an extra tip today. Like, goodness. But no lie, y'all, I did actually have a great experience this go around. The first time I went, when I got the original, the full set, I felt rushed. It didn't feel fun. It didn't feel like a peaceful tranquility. Oh, I'm getting catered to. Oh, somebody's doing my nails. Woman. It didn't feel like that at all. It felt like the lady was rushing, like she didn't want to deal with me. And it was my first time at that shop, and I'm just like, first impressions is everything. And first of all, you gonna start my nail up here? She put the nail up here, was polishing like up here, and left all that. Child, I'm being dramatic, but not really, because I can see my nail beds fully. The whole little round part that be at the bottom of your nail, they be like, whoop. I saw all of that, like. And you want how much for this job? Child, if you're going to do it, at least do it correctly. Make me want to pay you that. Give me the full experience. Ask me if I want some orange juice. Like, not to be bougie. But I think that's the reason why I never really got into nails per se to begin with. Because I never went to a place that was like, oh my God, I had such a great experience. I felt like I just got catered to. Never. Until this time with this guy. And I felt bad because they was getting ready to close shop. But I had came like an hour before they closed. And they was dealing with other people doing pedicures. And this girl was being like over the top about the color red. It was like she needed a special red. I'm like, girl, if you don't just pick one. Well, it's not matching my toes. Like, no lie, she spent like 30 minutes trying to pick a color red out. And her husband was like over her. Over her. Like, he was walking up like, how much longer do you have? I don't know. The red just isn't ready. Girl, get out my face with that. I hope you had an outfit or something in mind. Because if you did, I think you should have went to the store and picked out the color. Because that's what I do. All right? That's exactly what I did with these. I knew that I had a blue at the house. And I had never seen my fingers with blue on them. And I was like, oh, I think I want to do blue. But no lie, y'all, like, he did an impeccable job. Like, he gave me a whole nail experience. Like, I feel like that guy gave me a full set. I feel like he gave me a full set of nails. It did not feel like a regular fill-in. It felt like he literally gave me a full set. Like, he looked and he was probably in his head like, who in the world did these to this woman? Because they was thicker. Like, they didn't have this like super square shape that you see. Like, and he cut them down for me to like, it feels like this is how my regular nails will look. Now, granted, I don't know if I wanted it this short, but I kind of did. Because it don't really look like I got them done. It just look like I polished my nails. But it is what it is. And I keep showing these ashy hands. Listen, deal with it. Deal with it. But y'all, like, he really took the time to cut them down, to buffer them, to like re-sculpt them. Like, he did it correctly, and he took his time, even though, like I said, it was time to get ready to close by the time he got to me. And I'm like, oh, he about to rush it. He really took his time. He was on the phone. They always be on the phone, though. I'd be like, who do y'all have to talk to for that long? Because I must ain't got no friends. I don't know nobody. I probably could call a sister, you know, and kill an hour or two on the phone. But outside of that, like, just a regular degular, just to be talking to all day at work, I don't know who I got like that. And it's crazy because I used to work with a girl when I worked at the hospital. And she literally was on the phone all day, all the time. All the time. And I'm like, who do you have that's free to talk like that? Like, I thought people had jobs out here in these streets. You know what I mean? Like, I have close friends, but they all working. I don't have a friend where I can talk to them literally 7 hours a day. Like, maybe back when I was in high school. Listen, in high school, I could talk on the phone. I had people I would talk to all day. My mom and dad would be like, girl, we need the phone. Get off. And I'd be like, no. I don't want to. I really didn't want to. I would literally be on the phone with the same chick half the day. And having a good old time. It can do it every day. Like, that's so crazy to me. But listen, I'm here for that. I had great phone conversations. I know they was glad when I got a cell phone. They was like, goodness, now we can have our phone. And I used to be so mad when Dad finally got a computer that needed dial-up for the internet. Yeah, I'm back in them days when they like, bro, we're on the phone. You don't need that much internet research to save your life. He used to be on the internet, I feel like, on purpose after a while. Like, Dad would be knocked out with the laptop in his lap. And it's still, I used to be like, bro, I'm going to unplug all of this. I'm finna shut down everything. Because I want to get on the phone and talk to somebody. But, girl, I just couldn't believe that man was doing my nails and was talking on the phone. But the girl that did my nails incorrectly the last time, she was on the phone too. And they just be talking in their language. And they be on the road. And I was starting to think like, okay, you talking too long. I know you done mentioned something about my cuticles. I know you been talking about my cuticles ain't been touched. Because they ain't. I know you been talking about the ash on my hands because I wash them so much. I know you just said something about me. There ain't no way in the world you ain't. He was like, man, the cuticles is rough. Rough. And when I tell you the last girl, she didn't even care about, like, none of that. She didn't care how my nail bed was looking, the cuticles. She didn't care nothing about that. My man went in there. He cleaned that thing up. You can tell he cleaned it up. Look how clean it is. Clean. He cleaned it up. I was like, all right. Y'all, he was filing my nails. And the way he was filing, you would have thought he was playing the violin. He was just like, all right. He was getting down on my fingers, child. He was getting down. When I tell you, like, maybe this is better because it's thicker, he was moving his head. I was like, bro, okay, at this point you are done talking on the phone. You are into this thing. You are fully invested. I'm pretty sure you're playing a little Mozart in your ears because when I tell you, he was sawing his little fingers off. He had his whole body in it. And I was just looking like, this is how I feel to be pampered. This is how I feel to get it done correctly. And when I tell you he literally changed the shape of my fingernails, he changed it. He also made them thinner because they was thick. Like thick with it. Like thicker than me with it. And he did all that. It was just like he went in and did corrective surgery to my fingernails. And I appreciate him for it. Appreciate it. And I should have got his name because I want him again. I will definitely go back to that spot again because he did that. Okay? He did that. I did not feel bad at all giving him what I asked him. Or giving him at all what he asked me to pay. Because I was like, go ahead. You just poured your heart and soul into buffering and filing down my fingertips. Listen, work of art at its finest. Like, it was so good to the point that he was filing both of my hands. And I told him to cut them down because they was getting long and they felt like they was hanging. And I was tired of, like, touching my phone like this. Now I can actually touch it like a real person touches it without nails. So I'm happy about that. But, like, when I told him to cut them down, like, normally they'd be like, you know, they match you. Like, this dude was such a professional that he didn't even have to do that, and they're all matching. Like, I'm looking out. They all match in length. And he didn't even try to put one another against each other to see where he needed to clip. I'm like, listen, experience. He was cute, too. I was about to be like, listen, do you need a chocolate woman? Huh? You need a chocolate woman? Huh? Because, listen, I'm single. I just so happen to be available. Listen. Mom and the sisters wouldn't mind. They probably be trying to make an appointment with them. I'd be like, listen, though, I got a lot of sisters, so you will be able to make some money. You will be able to make some money off them. I got a lot of sisters, a lot of nieces. You got a whole business right here at the house. Right here at the house. So, he made it fun. I actually enjoyed it. He didn't talk or anything, which I don't mind. So, I ended up playing my Beyonce in my ear. You already know. I feel like falling in love. My sister got me hooked on that song. The disrespect. Because I was not checking for that song on Cuff until she was like, I think I like Cuff. And I was like, well, let me give it a re-listen. Now I know the lyrics and everything else. I'm like, see, that wasn't even on my radar. Thanks. But, yeah. So I had a good experience. And I appreciate him. And then, no lie though, like, he didn't want to say it, but when I showed him I had regular polish, he was kind of just like, I hope you don't think I'm staying for your fingers to be dry, because he did not. He was already held over like 30 minutes trying to do it. That's how I know for a fact he pretty much just gave me a full set all over again. Tender loving care with the discount. But I sure didn't bring my own fingernail polish because everybody wants you to get gel, and that's an extra $5-10. And I was like, yeah, you can take that $10 off. I brought my own. Plus, I've never seen myself in blue nails, so I was curious to see what that looked like. So it all worked out. All worked out. Well, that's enough chit chat for today. Let me get out here and make this some money and get to work. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you later. As always, bye.